So, I'm on my first playthrough character, LemonAIDS. Fuck. I gotta get 2,000, or about 1,000 more souls, and then I'll be able to go through the, well, you're not even interesting. This is not the way I came. I don't think. Is it? Oh, it's not. Or it is. Wait. I'm gonna kill big fella real quick. For souls. Here. Partisan. What a weird looking lizard. Alright, hey, look, another one. Oh, I didn't realize they actually attacked. They do quite a lot of poison damage. Okay, I have enough now, but I want to see if there's another bonfire up ahead, so... I've already beaten the Moonlight Butterfly, just to get him out of the way. Get her out of the way, I guess, I don't know. It's definitely one of the less interesting bosses. Not super difficult, not really, a challenge. Hello. What are you? Divine Ember and a Homeward Bone. Is that? That's Andre. It's just Andre. Weird. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go back. Okay, so I gotta go back to the Undead Parish now. Get the thing from, what's it called? Andre. Or if I don't actually think, I don't know if I need it yet, like as of right now. If I don't need it as of right now. You stop honking? If I don't need it yet, I'm actually gonna... probably just level up a bunch, because there's a lot of souls to be carrying. So yeah. That's the current plan. I don't know what that effect was, but it scares me. I literally, like, look, I know that this game is old as dirt practically, and the remastered version is literally just like a texture upgrade and then some extra frames, but I love the way it looks. Like, it's weird because it's like,
I could produce it. Well, you've made a
I'm actually gonna hold off. I'm gonna go back to this bonfire. Okay, so I'm gonna be able to level up 4 times, maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. So we'll put up strength, and everything else is practically secondary. It won't take me too much longer to regain those souls either, at the rate that I'm moving at. So yeah, I don't remember what I was saying though. The hammering started and I couldn't remember. Just completely distracted me. Oh yeah, like with older games, you don't find environments that are, or like with newer games, you don't find environments that are quite as well crafted. Like they've got a few things that are off, or like it just feels too barren and empty. But like with games like Dark Souls, it's just constant surprises and like, oh wow, look at that, like, oh wow, that looks really good, that's really neat looking. You know, it never ceases to disappoint me, honestly. That's what I love so much about these games. Except for Dark Souls 2, that game sucks massive cock. Because it pulled a complete 180 on, like, the series. It pulled a complete 180 on Dark Souls 1 at least. And basically just said, fuck you, suck my dick and balls. Which is just terrible, considering that, like, it's, like, on its own, if that had been the first Dark Souls game, it would have been okay. I personally wouldn't have liked it. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Alright, this is run by the hackers. Yep. Okay, well. Okay, that's just annoying. Next time I'll just be a little bit more methodical. I gotta check my text real quick. Okay. I will say though, on a technical level, like, this game has some serious problems. like the camera angles probably being the most notable right off the bat. I think camera angles have gotten me killed more than me just being a dumbass, which is more than likely to happen. Okay. Get some different gear in here. I hate this. Run by me. Wait, can I change pants too? Nope. Oh boy. And I made big fella mad. There's something yet. Okay. Okay. Lucky. Lucky. I should not have survived that. Can I try the chainmail pants? Okay, what about leather boots? Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling fashion souls right now. I'm freaking out over stupid shit. Oh god, excuse me. Okay. Oh yeah, ragdoll physics, by the way. The Dark Souls is rather famous for its rag. Oh Jesus Christ. I don't really know what to talk about. Seriously, you can stop now, sir. What's up here? I've never actually been up here before. Oh, hello. I do recall now what's up here. Yeet! Yeet! Yoink! Give me something good. Aw. Man, I thought he was gonna give me his sword. If I would've gotten that, I would've been a real happy boy. Okay. Back down the ladder. Okay. I hate the rats in this game. It's the rats and like the other little like creatures that can gang up on you real fast that I don't like. If you're wondering what that was, every time you die in this game, you have the chance to regain your souls without consequence. Kill everything on the bridge. Then run. Killed. Okay. I can survive that. Okay, wait. What is he doing? I'm mad. He flew across. Alright, well. See, in the third game, I believe personally is the best in the series. Simply because it's like the game is actually playable to where you don't have a constant migraine from having to walk from place to place just because you died once really far along. Because, I mean, this is just, like... It's starting to get, like, not fun. This is, like, why I've been taking breaks today. Just because, like, I don't feel like continually doing the same thing because I made a small mistake. That's also, like, one of the greatest aspects about this game is that it requires extreme precision. That's what makes Dark Souls, dudes. I know a bit of lore. I guess I'll just tell the main story. So, basically, before there was any difference in anything, there was just the Eternal Grey and the Eternal Dragons, and basically there were these bunch of dudes who were immortal. And the only thing they knew was neutrality. There was no life or death, no light or dark, just straight white. I'm just gonna go for it. 'Cause it's like, okay, bad idea. Oh, I am fat rolling. All right, well, let me take this off. I can't get over that. It looks too funny. Dragon's up there. Seriously, so fat right now. Okay. What we'll do is we'll drop to this, move up to this, and then move to, I don't know, this. Okay, that works. I'm gonna climb down just to save myself some health. Controller's being wonky, I don't know why. Nope, kill the last one. If I would have gotten the poison damage off, it would have been over for me. I might as well just walk back to the bonfire. Hey. For the most part, I haven't been having too much trouble simply because I have the sword that I'm using currently, the Drake sword. Oh yeah, what was I saying? The main storyline, if you want to call it that. Bad idea. See, now he's gonna do the flyby. I guess not. Please don't. I don't know. He's being random. I can't help that. Okay, so we're here. Praise the Poppy is here.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like if only I could be so grossly incandescent.
That was a pretty good sun. Got some good lens flare. But the dragons existed in a time where there was no light or dark, no life or death, no heat or cold, anything, really. And then deep below the surface of the earth came Oh boy. Memes. Snake Eater meme. Then deep below the earth came the first flame, and that split into four, like the the beings that would eventually become humanity and the rest of creation that came from within the first flame found the souls of lords and claimed the souls' powers. There was Chaos Witch Quelaag, Nado, First the Dead. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is bad. I don't know what I'm doing here. I honestly don't remember. They're gonna start chasing me soon. Oh boy, dogs. My favorite. This is not animal abuse. These aren't real dogs. This doesn't count. You can't sue me. I like this area as much as I like being castrated. Not a lot. There's a bonfire here soon. You know, I don't want to risk this. I'm gonna walk back to the closest bonfire. It's only because it's not that far. I didn't even think about that before. This stupid ladder. So there was Nito, First the Dead, Chaos Witch Quelaag and her Daughters of Chaos. Or the Witch of Izalith and her Daughters of Chaos. Chaos Witch Quelaag being one of them. That's a boss in the game. She's one of my personal favorites. What else? Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and then the Furtive Pygmy was the guy who basically took his soul and split it up and made humanity. So he's cool. He's really well liked, but he's really easily forgotten. Simply because humanity is something that we take very easily for granted. And basically, with the help of Seat the Scaleless, who is a dragon with a genetic mutation which caused him to have no scales, he betrayed his own kind, which in turn allowed for Gwyn and his army of Silver Knights, the Witch of Izalith to agree. Basically, with the power that they found, they were able to kill all the dragons. And then Gwyn made Anor Londo his great kingdom. But after time, Gwyn became concerned with how to keep the first flame going, because as the years went by, it started to die down. And so his primary concern was like, how do we keep this lit? How do I maintain power? You know, how do I stay, you know, top dog? And so he had the Witch of Izalith try to do an experiment that what's it called? That would recreate the first flame, or like an artificial form of it. But something went wrong, and it turned... It basically created demons, which are like the malformed beings with malevolent souls, as if because they were never meant to be. They were created by accident. So that's kind of dark. Like, oh, my life was an accident. I shouldn't be laughing, but I am. I'm not sure why. Have I been here before? Yo, on the... Hold up. What? No. I hate myself. I didn't even realize that. And there's the bonfire. Okay, well... First time for everything, I learned the hard way. Nito just kind of like chilled because everything was dying around him, and since he was basically Lord of the Dead, he didn't really care. Kind of a dick move, but it makes sense for who he is. And Gwyn just kind of went insane trying to recreate the first flame. Really unfortunate, and it costed him his power, his soul, his family, which he had a pretty big family. Basically, like, I think a big theme for Dark Souls is, like, as you search for more, you'll slowly start to lose yourself. Because, I mean, you find with a lot of the creatures and, like, the bosses and things like that in this game, they're just normal people who wanted more, and as they got what they wanted, they slowly lost themselves until they were completely gone. So, life lesson. Be satisfied with what you got. If you can get more, sure, but don't overextend for it, because it's a good way to lose everything. It's like a lot of teenage boys, like, they want the bragging rights, like, oh, I have her nudes. So they continually cheat on their women until they get caught, and then, oh, alright, I can survive that. And then by the time that they get caught, they're so overflooded with nudes and just perversion that they're completely gone, like, they don't really care. Oh, these dudes could bleed? Oh, no. To heal. Generally, wherever there's more enemies, you're going the right way. See feet under there. Trap. Hold up, what? This dude's doing backflips and shit? Hello? Mail breaker. Okay, nice. That actually scared me a little bit. Like, made me jump. Just the noise. So yeah. I don't know what that means, that notification disasters are gone after... Jesus Christ, I didn't... It's like a bad Family Guy joke. They keep it running for too long. And you! Oh, hello. No, wait. I need to... No, you're kidding? Oh, that's not good. This armor looks nice, though. That's bad, honestly. These dogs, I didn't realize what they were. These are the same dogs that appear in the Capra Demon fight. And Capra Demon is known to be one of the more brutal fights, mostly because of the camera angle. Oh, good stuff. Target shield. 6. Can I use better armor now? what am I wearing? What am I wearing? 21, 23. Ooh, slick. I'll take some extra weight off. So I'm wearing a knight's helmet with a thief armor, which doesn't sit right with me. So we'll just go full. No, that's gonna get me killed. That is 100% gonna get me killed. So we'll do that. Nope. I don't have enough carry weight yet. 20. Alright, that'll have to be enough for now. That's good. I think this is the fight, honestly. We'll do a little bit more exploring just to make sure. And then I realize now that I need to keep the grass crushed. I really don't want to fight Capra Demon this early, because that's just such a death trap. I'm not saying I couldn't handle it. I most definitely could if I really tried. But it's just like going in not really remembering a whole lot about the game and not really looking at a walkthrough at all. It's like, that's just not going to go over well. Y'all best be stopping him. Short bow, thank you. Appreciate that, I'll put that to good use. But probably not, because bows are dumb. I don't even want to mess with that. Oh, okay, well. Hello? Jesus, that scared me. It says immersion ahead. It's not chasing me. Hello? What is this? Oh, hey. Yo, this is like... Yo, this is way early on. Oh! Okay. Okay, I know where I am. So that was just opening a shortcut. That is really loud. God, I hate you so much. That's locked. That's honestly probably the key. Oh, wow, it's not. Well, I have no idea what this is. Shortcut is open. We might buy it. We might as well. Lying in ambush ahead. Well, I already came through here. I'm 99% sure this is Capra Demon. I think I remember. Yep, okay. Yep, see what I'm talking about with the camera angles? There's too much stuff in the way. The camera is just not focused at all. I'm trying to get the dog. Okay. cut off his tail, you get his weapons. That's why I'm trying to get... Ooh, nope. Nope, that's it. Maybe his weapon is a random drop. I don't remember. Okay. Well. Ah, wow. Wow, look at his health. I'm mad. He looks really cool, though. There's a lot of good Capra Demon art that you can find. Like on t-shirts and stuff. Oh man, that was close. That was good. He's one of the more aggressive bosses, so if I can hold up that well against him, then I don't think I'm gonna have too much of a problem with a lot of the other bosses. I'm actually gonna take a second and when I get to where I need to be, I'm gonna look up how to get the Capra Demon weapon. So if I'm not mistaken, you just cut off his tail? Because that's something that really that stayed unique to Dark Souls 1, was the fact that, like, you can hurt bosses in a certain way that give you their items. Because, like, I have the, here, moving. Okay. I have the, Gargoyle Tail Axe and the Demon's Great Axe from fighting them. That's 2 of the bosses. But unfortunately, that does mean that you have to play through the game more than once without the possibility of getting it. Capra Demon weapon. Oh, I see him down there. Great Demon Machete. That's what he drops. Strength. It's Jesus. It scales well with strength. Okay. Sorry, I can't get my words out, dude. There's a 5% chance of it to drop. I'm not gonna be upset if it doesn't drop, because, I mean, whatever. Honestly. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's fine. But after this, I'm going to... After I kill Capra Demon, because I'm getting close to it, and I probably can do it within the next few attempts, I'm gonna hop off for a bit. I'm actually gonna get off for the night and take some medicine that I need to take, and then do some more tomorrow. That's another big thing, like, if you're in a tight crevice and you're using a weapon, they can get caught on the walls. Here, stupid dogs. Stupid mutts. I hate the dogs. The dogs are the worst enemy in the game. So really, when it comes to weapons, there are some bosses where you can cut off their tail. Okay. Still a chance. Okay, no. The arena is just not big enough. The arena's not big enough and it's too cluttered with stuff. Hmm. Man, that's disappointing. Like, oh, that's how you get this thing. I've seen that a billion times now. I just never knew how to get it. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. There's some more. Doesn't tell me I'm gonna have to walk around because I made a dumb decision. Oh boy. I don't feel like messing with y'all. Next. Excellent. I realize now I just lost about like 12,000 souls. Just the Cappy Demon. So, now I'm salty. A little bit upset, gotta say. 'Cause that's a lot of progress. That's fine though. I'm gonna get that back. What are you even doing here, dude? Like, you're just weird. If I can make this next little bit without getting hit, that'd be good. I already fucked up. I'll tell you what I can do. I can use humanity just right quick. I don't like using them just because I like to save them. Use 1 because I have 10. 9, whatever. Numbers. I just can't see what I'm aiming at, dude. Back off, heal milk. Got myself stuck in the corner. I deserve to die. How did that hit me? I rolled. No. Dude, if you would... I just wish I was able to see where I was going. Oh, I didn't lose that many. I have 2,000 apparently. Nope. I got too greedy. Oh. Come on, give me it. Ah, I didn't get it. Wow. I lost over 10,000 souls and didn't even get what I wanted. Alright, well... disappointing end, but whatever. Oh, that's... okay. That's what that... that's why I need to come up here and kill him. That key to that place that I couldn't get to. I got 8,000 souls now, so I mean... not all hope is gone. Plays a bonfire over here, though. Big difference that I'm remembering now, between Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1. After every boss in Dark Souls 3, there is a bonfire. Whereas this one, with Dark Souls 1, you're fighting a boss and then maybe getting a bonfire. It's not a terribly difficult boss. You probably most definitely won't get one. Oh, I'm most definitely about to die down here. No, okay. Alright, well, I've gotten far enough today. I can be pleased with that progress. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, I guess.